Hey guys, welcome back to the Majoras Mask 100% Let's Play. We are going to be heading off now to Castletown. Not Castle. I keep calling it Castletown. I know it's Clocktown, guys. I don't know why in my head, just for the 3D version, I'm calling it Castletown. It's Clocktown. We're gonna head back to Clocktown, where you can make clocks. I like to make clocks. But we're gonna teach the Scarecrow a song, because if we teach the Scarecrow a song, we can get a couple of pieces of heart now, and yeah, so a bunch of pieces of heart that we can grab really, really fast, and that'll make our life a lot easier. So here we go. I'm going to start by running into the west of Clocktown and running down and talking to Pierre the Scarecrow. If you guys remember, he's in the second house down here. You might remember that from the first episode where I did some dancing with him to pass the time. If we pull out an ocarina, there we go. Now, I always do R-A-Y, R-A-Y, R-A-Y. Just R-A-Y, R-A-Y, R-A. It's easier that way. I know a mysterious song that allows you to manipulate the flow of time. No. Just play that song you just played. There we go. So now we've got R-A-Y, R-A-Y, R-A. And it's an easy sort of thing to do. I did the same for my Ocarina of Time Scarecrow song, so that's how I do it. And yes, first things first. Let's go grab an easy piece of heart on our way there. We can grab a piece of heart on the way there. It's fine. So here we go. Goron Link. Makes things easier. Alright, so we're going to roll down here, and we're going to quickly smash this boulder. Drop down. And so we needed either bombs or Goron Link to do that. And as you can see, there's water there, which means we're going to need another mask. Clearly. If we transform into Zora Link. And quickly knock down these beehives. Okay, you know what? Screw Zora Link knocking down the beehives. I'm knocking down the beehives with the hookshot. And now we become Zora Link. So the one of the beehives contains a prize for us. And if we just armor and dive. Okay, it'd be great if this would let me dive. Okay, you know what? Screw it. There we go. And we can pick up a piece of heart. Really easy one to get. Very simple. You can get that as soon as you get the Zora Mask. I just haven't needed to get it yet, so, you know, didn't. But now that we've got that, we can warp to the Snowhead. I know that it sounds weird to warp to Snowhead, but we're going to grab our Zora Mask again. We're going to warp to Snowhead, and we're going to grab ourselves another piece of heart. So here we go. All of these require the hookshot, which is why we've waited until now to get them. So even though we've been able to be at Snowhead for a long time, we are not able to do it just yet. So we weren't able to do it just yet because we needed the ability to use the hookshot, which we didn't get until we beat the Pirate's Fortress. So there we have it. I mean, we could have sort of cheated for Epona or something. I don't know. There might be glitches. I'm not sure what glitches there are in this game. But anyway, we're going to roll back across this. And as you can see, there's a piece of heart on a thing in the distance. And as you might have gathered, this area likes the Lens of Truth. So if we grab the Lens of Truth and we do this, you can see these ice platforms that we need to jump across to get this piece of heart. Whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe we need to be more careful. But the ice platforms end before their time. But we just learned a new song, so let's do R-A-Y, R-A-Y, R-A. There we go. Scarecrow song. That's going to summon the Scarecrow, and then we can hook onto him and grab ourselves a piece of heart. Really, really simple pieces of heart, these ones. And we're probably going to get a new... This episode, we will probably get a new heart container once again. So that's perfect. We'll get our 12th heart container, which is just crazy. So, here we go. We need to go to the southern swamp first things first. I almost warped straight to Great Bay. Sorry. But you need to talk, and we need to get some of the we need to get some of the magic beans, which I almost forgot. So don't forget this. This would have been bad. I've got magic beans. Sorry, I am looking down at my cheat sheet because I really, as I've said before, I don't do 100% of this game very often. So I have a sheet that I've had since I was about, 15, with the locations of things just all scribbled by, and I found it, and I was like, I could use an official walkthrough, or I could use my cheat sheet and then amend it with a few pieces of info from an official walkthrough. Anyway, we need to grab a couple of magic beans. So here we go. So now we need to get some fresh water, but we actually do have the Song of Storms, so we don't need the fresh water actually. I'm not going to waste time grabbing it when I've got the Song of Storms. Did we need 2? I'm getting a bad feeling that we needed 2, but it's too late now. If we did, then I'm just dumb. But it's fine. Here we go. Alright, here we go. That's not what I was trying to press. I was trying to press this for the Zora Mask. There we go. And we need to swim all the way to the top right here. And there's a big wall that we can climb with the hook shot. Oh my god. Every time I swim, I feel bad. This makes me not want to do any of the Great Bay. I just want to pretend that... Let's just burn my magic so that I can feel better about this. Because if I'd had to swim this whole distance as regular Zora, I'd have been very upset. Have I gone too far? Yeah, I've gone too far. There we are. This is where we want to be. That! Leap onto the land. You can do that perfectly. Normally. We're actually going to grab a couple of fish from this pool for the next piece of heart. So while we're here, we may as well grab our bottles and grab some fish. So, there we go. That's 1. 2. 3. Now this is for the next piece of heart that we'll be grabbing, so you may as well grab them now. It saves you coming back here to grab them later. Get rid of all of these. The magic beans there. There we go. And now we need to hookshot our way up this cliff face. So, well... There we go. 1. 2. 3. And now you see this soft soil. So that's all you need to do is get those 3 hook shots and then grab this soft soil. What you blundered you been? We can play the Song of Storms. And I love the Song of Storms. And this is why I didn't actually grab the there was no point in grabbing the spring water if we can do this instead. Because look at that. Yay! Jump on board, and this will take us to our next piece of heart. Or not, apparently. Oh, right. Do we need to play the Scarecrow song again? Is this... Maybe I just spaced. I was like, wait, where's my piece of heart? But yeah, look, there's the Scarecrow song. I forgot a step. Well, thank God we taught him this. Thank God we did this already. There we go, the Scarecrow song is played. You can make a better Scarecrow song than me if you want. I just like that one because it's simple to remember. And to be honest, I don't care what my Scarecrow song sounds like. A lot of people go to a lot of effort to make a good sounding Scarecrow song. But anyway, we've snagged ourselves another piece of heart. Right, let's warp back to the Great Bay area because it's quicker that way. Here we go. We're going to walk back to the Great Bay area. And we're going to head inside the lab again where we learned the New Wave Bossa Nova. because there is another really cool piece of heart. I actually really like this one that you can gather in there. I really like this one because it's funny. It makes me laugh. So what we want is we want the 4 fish that we've gathered just now. And we want to throw them on all of our item slots. And then we're going to climb up this ladder. And if we go inside here, you can see 2 fish peacefully coexisting in a tank. Right here. These 2 very aggressive looking fish. But they are peacefully coexisting. For now. But if you start introducing more fish... Here, I have a fish. One of them will manage to eat it. And will increase in size. Now, they can both eat these fish. And it is random which one of them gets it. So, it might take you more than 4. But it generally shouldn't. There we go. Or maybe I'm completely remembering that wrong. But in my memory, they can both manage to grab it, and then the other one can grow instead of the biggest one. But that's fine. Yep, there you go. See, they can both grab it, and you need to feed one of them 3. So I'm really hoping 4 is going to be enough. If it isn't, I'll do a quick edit while I go and get more fish. There we go. Now that he's full size. Oh no, I need more. Hopefully this will give us 1 big fish that will win in the battle of the fishes. So here we go. Let's see. Big fish eat it. Big fish eat it. Come on, big fish. Don't let me down. Ah, there we go. And there we have it. And then he eats his friend. And now he's the biggest fish in the tank. And we get ourselves another piece of heart. Worth. Here we go. Right. Now that we've done the fish, we can head into the next area of Great Bay. So we're going to head to the Zora Cape. The Zora Cape is really easy to reach. All you do is jump off here in the other direction. And go for a swim. I really need to use the magic swimming sometimes. It makes me feel so much better about my life. Here we go. We're going to head to the Zora Cape. Now, normally I'd swim here because it's faster, but at this point it seems like walking on land is actually faster for Zora Link because the new swimming is just so lame. But if we head right to the end of this, we will find a waterfall, and in that waterfall will be a like, and he has another piece of heart for us. So let's go collect another piece of heart. Oh my god, look at this. Look at it. This travesty. This travesty. Alright, here we go. Alright, we don't want to go near the like in the water. We don't want to go near that thing. So we can just kill it with these. So, in case I haven't mentioned this yet, Zora Link can somehow detach his fins and use them as boomerangs. And if you do so, you can then paralyze this like, run in, and kill it with the barrier. So, that'll stop it from eating us. There you go. So that's all we want to do is paralyze it with the boomerangs, the flutters, the boomerang fins, and then hit it with the boomerang, and that is going to give us another full heart container, which is great. I mean, can't complain. Well, not another full one. Another full one was from the previous one. Sorry, I lost track for a second there. Another full one was from the previous one, and yeah, this one. Now we can head up and do one of my favorite minigames in the game, which is the beavers. So, maddeningly, the Beaver Brothers are much more fun when you can swim fast. They're a swimming minigame, but hopefully, I'm hoping that they just give you mad magic, basically. Okay, we need to go all the way back to that tree there. So you need to get to the top of the waterfall, and to do so, you need to hookshot your way up. Likes, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want you to eat my stuff, thank you. There we go. So, if we hookshot up to this tree, and then we can hookshot from tree to tree, and that will get us to the Beaver Brothers. I love this minigame. It's like a race underwater with the Zora Link, and Zora Link swimming is so cool. So, you know, well, it was so cool. And it was just a really cool minigame. Okay, fine. Make me run all the way up. I get it. You want me to run all the way to the edge of the platform. Let's grab this while we're here. Nice 20 rupees, since it's on the way. Stop making me run all the way to the edge of platforms. That's just frustrating. And up again. And now we can head through this cave and into the Be the Brothers area, which will allow us to take part in this minigame. So here we go. Really simple minigame, guys. I'm not going to try and explain it. I'm just going to have fun with it because, seriously, all you need to do is swim through the rings. How hard could that possibly be? Here we go. And this will give us another bottle. So you can actually do this earlier on if you're struggling for bottles. In fact, if I'd done this with the fish, I'd have been much better off. So there he goes. Look at that psychedelic. Look at his psychedelic eyes, man. If we sink here, we can then talk to him and take on his challenge. You again? You can't fool me with your green clothes. You want an empty bottle, don't you? You never learn your lesson. Cuckoo, I'll give you one. But only if you can swim through all the rings in the river in under 2 minutes. So it's pretty easy. And here we go. Let's do it. So I think maybe it gives you infinite magic. Alright guys, slight weird thing happened there, and that I didn't have inverted controls, and so I've just gone and changed the options to invert the controls. So that's why there was a slight edit there, because I struggle without inverted controls, and I've been meaning to find a way to do it, and I couldn't find out how. But a friend of mine who has the game was very helpful and told me how to do it. So here we go, let's do this. Right, so we need to smash the pots for magic. If we run out of magic, that's bad. Alright, inverted controls, guys. True pros. True pros use inverted controls. Look at how much neater they are. Well, I don't know how you'd know, because you didn't see me using the non-inverted controls. Oh, brief crash into a wall there, but nobody noticed. Here we go. Whoa there. No, thank you. Alright, that's fine. Wait, why is the swimming not working? I'm holding R. I'm holding R. I am holding R. I am holding R. What is going on? Okay, try again. There we go. I had to stop swimming entirely and hold R again. Maybe if the new swimming wasn't so late. Am I almost out of magic? This is frustrating. I said this was an easy minigame and now I'm failing because it's frustrating me. But it's fine. I think we should still make it. This one gives you a lot longer than the other one. Well, we're not going to make it now. So a little bit messy. But we made it. Little bit messy, but we did make it. Alright. Next time, I'll do better. Ah, that was perfect. That's not good. You call me little brother? I called you big brother. Actually, what? An empty bottle? Yeah, an empty bottle. Don't worry, little brother. To you, it's just an empty bottle, but to us, it's a precious treasure. I can't give it to you just because you beat my little brother. We can't just give you... I'll give you one after you raise me once more. Yeah, there we go. 25 rings. Right, we won't mess up this time. We won't mess up this time. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, what is why did I swim backwards there? I didn't press anything to try and swim backwards. I swear. I do not know what's going on. I don't know what they've done, but they have changed the swimming in a way that I really don't like. This used to be my favorite minigame. This actually used to be my favorite minigame. I'm frustrated by this. Alright. It's going fine, though. Right, this one you can jump through if you get it right. They even changed the jump. It's not as high anymore. I'm almost out of magic. And that pot didn't give me any. Are you kidding me? I hope I make it to this. No. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna fail because I have to just tap R to do this. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. The new swimming is so ass. Come on, I can still make it. I can still make it, right? Oh my god, I still made it, but the new swimming is terrible! Why does it make you use up magic? There's nothing we can do, little brother. There's a big mess, big brother. Alright. Now we need to do it again in order to get our piece of heart. So, anyway. I'm frustrated by the new swimming. I'm sorry, there's nothing else to say about it. It makes my favorite minigame really awkward. Really, really awkward. So, anyway. We need to get a rematch with them in order to get a piece of heart. So, here we go. Where are they? Hello, Beaver Brothers? Oh, do I have to leave and re-enter? I may have to leave and re-enter. Oh no, he's there. Alright, here we go. If we talk to him again, we can get a rematch and we can grab ourselves a piece of heart. Unfortunately, they really did mess this up with the new swimming mechanics. There we go. I'll race. Yep, there we go. Time limit's 150. So we need to beat them both again. Hopefully, it'll be a lot neater this time. I don't really have much to say other than the new swimming. Look at this. What the hell? And this was meant to be an improvement? They called this an improvement. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to hit every bottle I can now, because otherwise you run out of magic. They couldn't even give you unlimited magic for this minigame. They couldn't even do that. They made you smash bottles. Sorry, I'm having a little rant at this point. It's the only negative thing I've found in this game. It really is the only bad change. The only negative change. Alright, here we go. And since I get 10 less seconds now, I'm not going to be able to have the mess up where you run out of magic and go slow for the rest of it. So I'm going to have to hit every jar of magic perfectly. Alright, it's fine. This run's going a lot better. There, we've got plenty of magic. We should make this easily. There we go. Alright, I'm getting the hang of the new system, I guess. There we go. With loads of time to spare. That's how the first one should have gone. You did it again, big little brother. That's shameful, big. Now race me. What will you do? I will race. Same, yeah. 25 rings, 1 minute 50. That's should be fine, even though we only did it with a second to spare last time. Because we know that we need to smash the bottles. If we run out of magic, it's the end of the world. There we go. Are you kidding me? Please. Please. Please, this is not an improvement. The changes to the swimming are not an improvement. It's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine. I can still make it. I had a nice 15 seconds to spare last time. Alright, here we go. Just don't jump if you can help it, because for some reason you clip against the edge of the rings. And it looks like that clipping against the edge of the rings is a problem. Anyway, frustration at the Beaver Falls. I've got a name for this. So what do you guys think? Question of the day, what do you guys think of the new swimming? Do you think it's an improvement? Do you think it needs to be patched? Do you think we should start a petition for Nintendo to patch it? I think we should start a petition for Nintendo to patch it. There we go. That was a nice jump, though, at least. I love the spin turns. Oh, oops. Okay, I'm pressing R. I'm pressing... Oh. You have to let go of A. Sometimes it will start you swimming like that, and you have to let go of A and then press R again in order to get your power swim going. Which is ridiculous. But we've made this in plenty of time. We have made this in plenty of time. 2 rings left, 14 seconds. As long as I don't screw up. Should be nice and easy. There we go. And done. So there we go. That was Beaver Falls. We've grabbed ourselves another piece of heart. We've also grabbed ourselves... Yeah, anyway, there we go. Let it be over. The Beaver Races is over. Alright, now we're going to head to the Zora Hall, and we're going to grab a few pieces of heart there. Should be easy. And, well, one more piece of heart in the Zora Hall, and then it's off to the Great Bay Temple. So, I'm just going to get out of Beaver Falls, which I should have done by doing this. I'm going to head to Zora Hall, which is out, just a little bit out on Zora Cape, towards the Great Bay. But we can do that by swimming. We have no magic left. Fantastic. That's just great. Give me magic, please. Magic, please. There we go. It's not enough, but it'll do. Oh, now we have to slow swim all the way to Zora Hall. Just in time for the dawn of the second day. Right, here we go. Oh no! The screen is shrinking! It's the dawn of the second day! Let's get to the Zora Hall. See, if we'd had normal swimming without using up our magic here, we could have got to the Zora Hall with plenty of time to spare. Now, we're probably going to run out of magic before we get there and not get in time. Let's see. You can tap R for, like, a pseudo-fast swim, I guess. And there we are. I love this place. I love this place. Nobody cannot love this place. Seriously. Nobody. Alright, here we go. So what we need to do is head to Japas's room. So here we go. Oh, Mika, I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been? Oh, yeah, your band leader, Evan, is looking for you. That's Evan's room. We don't want to go to Evan's room just yet. We want to go to Japas's room. There you go. Japas jam session. Here we go. So we're going to Japas. The notes for this are in your room, but you never need to do them again. So there we go. Yeah, you don't need to... They're always the same, is what I'm trying to say. They're not randomized. So here we go. Ah, you want to have a jam session? Here we go. So he will do a phrase, and then you've got to do a different phrase after him. So here we go. So he'll do YYRL. Oh, I don't know the new buttons. So let's stop. Alright, here we go. We need to find the new notes. I'm sorry, guys. You guys can just use mine to find out the notes, though. So here we go. We're going to head to my room. So once in the Zora Hall, you want to head to your own room. That's Evan the band leader. What? Oh, right. Yeah, that's Evan the band leader. We need to go to our room, which is the first room. So this is your room here. The first room is your room. You go inside, and you share a bunk bed. But if you transform back into the young Link, you can hookshot up to the tree up here to get to the top bed. And there's a notebook here. If you read it, can you read Zora's script? Oh yeah, you've got to transform into Zora. And if you read it, make out my diary. Today, Japas and I had a jam session. It's a little rough around the edges, but he rates great riffs. Here's what I played. So it's LRYL. The first one is LRYL. Today I had Lulu listen to my jam session with Japas. She seems like a lot. Lulu's a pretty great girl, after all. Today I had another jam session with Japas. Evan was in a bad mood because the two of us are writing songs on our own. Here's what I played. RYXR. So those will always be the same. So here we go. We've updated the Zora Swan song with the notes that we played. There we go. Now we head out and go to Japas's room, which will be the next one along. And we'll start up a jam session with Japas. So if you could move, Mr. Zora. There we go. Let's go and have a jam session with Japas. And now we need to write down his parts too. So here we go. Hi, you want to have a jam session? Try following phrase. So his is YYRL for the first one. So if we put YYRL, and then we need to go LRYL. Whoa, that's nice. And then he's XXYR, XXYR, and then we are RYXR. These new buttons making me all confused because I knew off by heart. Okay, here we go. The new song that we've just written. And now we need to take this to Evan the band leader. So the thing about this is Evan the band leader is a very jealous guy, and if you write songs without him, he gets upset. So you can't play this to him as Zora Link. You need to play it to him as a young Link. So here we go. And look, all the Zoras are jamming out. I love the way that the Zoras are musical people in this game. Like, their entire culture is built around music in this game. It's brilliant. Here we go. That's good. That's got a good feel to it. Even Evan should like this. But he's so proud, he'd resent the fact that we wrote something on our own. I don't think he'd even let the others try it out. So now we've got to teach it to him as young Link instead of Zora Link. There you go. You jammed with Japas. What do you think we should do? Yeah, we got the trick. We got the trick right here. So if we head all the way to the end here and talk to the Zora outside the door, go inside and take the Zora mask off, then we can quickly teach him the new song without him getting jealous. So here we go. If you listen to this, by the way, this is the credits to the original Legend of Zelda that he's playing on the piano. How cool is that? How cool is that? It's the credit music from the original Legend of Zelda. Anyway. Oh, crap. I think you need to speak to him first. Ah, Lulu's voice doesn't return. I don't. How did you get in here? Shouldn't have to put up with this. People. You want an autograph? We'll be giving them. There we go. Now we want to do YYRL, LRYL, and then we want to do XXYR, and then RYXR. There we go. Huh? That song. And now he's going to add his stuff. It works, it works, it works. And here we go. Dun-dun. And there we have it. Easy. And we've just got a jazzy tune to go down. And we're going to get a piece of heart to keep quiet and not tell anyone that we got the music from it, that he stole the music from us. That's going to be the end of this episode, of course. We will be resetting time, and next episode we will be heading to the Great Bay Temple. I'm really looking forward to the Great Bay Temple. I love the Great Bay Temple, so, well, I love the Great Bay Temple because I don't do it very often. But anyway, there we go. Here we go. I don't do it very often because when you speedrun, you actually skip the entire temple. You go straight to Gaiorg, you skip the rest of the temple. But it's fine. We will be doing it in this playthrough, obviously. No glitches. And let's reset time, and I'll see you guys next time with the Great Bay Temple.